What's going on, guys? I'm glad that you're all here. So I said this the other day in a video totally unrelated to this one, and I said that relationships should not be the source of your happiness. Relationships should add to your existing happiness. And if that resonates with you, I want you to stick around because today we're talking about reasons why you should not chase women. Now, there's nothing wrong with making yourself available, but chasing can become kind of a habit, right? Like you're always logging into your dating apps and dropping likes on every woman that you see because you're playing it like a numbers game. And trust me, I get it, but you're better than that. Okay, let me hit you with this. If you think that everything about your life will get better once you get a girlfriend, you're not ready for one. And I'll circle back to that in just a minute. But first, let me talk about a few of the reasons why women will make you chase after them, what happens when you do, and what you should be doing instead. But let me also say, I'm not just some random dude making this stuff up. It's important that you know that everything I'm about to talk about in this video has been validated by women. Feel free to Google this topic and you'll find plenty of women talking about the exact same things I'll be talking about today. To start off with, she'll make you chase her if she's just not that interested in you. Also, if she's maybe a little bit younger, she might be used to game playing, but the thrill of being chased is a real thing. Even though women prefer to be the ones chasing because it gives them that decision-making control, women still like the feeling of being wanted and desired, of course. But you can tell pretty quickly when you're the one who's chasing because you're the one who's doing all the work. If she's ghosting you or giving you really short replies or waiting a long time to text you back, she's either testing you or she's got a bunch of other guys she's dealing with and you're just not on the top of her list. Another reason she'll make you chase her is she's guarded or calloused or kind of jaded by dating apps and dating in general because a lot of men just like to chase just to chase. And maybe she's been through a bunch of that BS and she's getting sick of it, and she's also trying to figure out if you're the same way. She also might be trying to see how hard you're willing to work. But listen, if it becomes too much work and there's no reciprocation of that effort, it's time to move on because like I said, you're better than that. Don't waste your time. All right, and this is a big one. What you can't do is get pissed off at every woman on the planet and pack it up and just swear off women altogether because you didn't get your way. If you want to go your own way, that's fine. But if you're going your own way because you can't seem to attract women, that's another story and a topic for a different video. Women are attracted to confidence, and confident men do not chase women. Women chase confident men. And if you're too easy, she won't be interested. And I'm not saying to go play games, but watch your interactions and go back to some other interactions that you had where you thought things were going great, but then it kind of fell apart and stopped. Like you thought things were going great, but she lost interest. Chances might be you were too easy. Too many guys seem to have the mindset that they shouldn't care what other people think of them. And I get that, I really do, but if that's your attitude towards everything in your life, you're using it in the wrong context. Because then, all you're projecting is that you don't care about yourself. Because listen, if you really didn't care what people thought of you, you would run around everywhere wearing a garbage bag. And that's not what we do. Caring about your appearance, especially at this age, is more important than ever. And with the current state of casual culture, the bar's been set so incredibly low that it's easier than ever to set yourself apart and look way better than the next guy. Here's what you should be doing to work on your external. We'll talk about internal in just a minute, but start by dressing better. Because if you dress like your 17-year-old son, you can do better. Wear nicer shoes or even bold shoes to attract attention and compliments. Because if you didn't know this already, shoes are one of the very first things women will notice about you. Wear fragrance if you don't already. Make sure your house is neat and your car is clean, and work on your grooming and your skincare. In fact, here's what I want. I want you to use the same skincare that I use. It's the same stuff I've been using for like 5 years, and it also happens to be from today's video sponsor, Tiege Hanley. Now look, it's no secret, I'm 52, and when I meet people in person, they always seem so surprised that I'm not still in my 40s. I just don't have like a lot of the super deep wrinkles that a lot of guys my age have. Whether that's just good Italian DNA, I don't know. But what I do know is that about 5 or 6 years ago, I really started paying attention to using skincare products on a regular basis. And it was about that same time that Tiege Hanley first launched, and I've been spending my own money on this stuff ever since. So they offer a monthly subscription that you can customize and modify to suit your schedule. So I recommend starting out with our level 1 system because it comes with all the basic items. A daily face wash to get rid of all the grime buildup on your face, a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of all your dead skin cells, a morning moisturizer with SPF 20 because you always need to protect your skin from the sun, and a nighttime moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night when you're sleeping. And my favorite part about Tiege Hanley is that every box comes with a little instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. They make the entire process of achieving and maintaining amazing skin very easy. I've been using their products for, like I said, about 5 years now. And it might sound weird, but I look forward to my skincare routine because I know I'm doing something for myself to help me look my best. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley also get tons of other benefits like 20% off the retail price, the ability to customize your box, pause or cancel anytime, and free US shipping and low-cost shipping to most other countries. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring this video, they're going to give you guys a great deal just for watching this video. Just click our special link down below in the description, and not only will you get Tiege Hanley for the best possible price, but they'll also give you a free gift with your first box. You gotta go through our special link though, so click that link and get started today. You'll be glad you did. Here's something else I want you to do. Write down, and yes, I want you to do this, write down on paper the things that you're good at, what your superpowers are, what you like about yourself, and what other people compliment you on. Focus on that and let it all sink in. Get dressed up for no reason and go out somewhere. Look in the mirror and actually give yourself a compliment. So for me, one of my superpowers is that I'm able to chop onions without tearing up. I'm also able to remove pretty much any lid from any jar. I'm not even that big of a guy, but for some reason, I'm pretty damn good at removing stuck lids, although just not at the moment. Okay, let's talk for a minute about women testing you. Women can, and some will, test you by pulling away a little bit to see how you respond. And if you panic, my friend, and start getting desperate and messaging her all the time to see what she's up to, you just gave her all the power. And not that it's all about power, but if she pulls away and no longer acts interested, let her go and let her have her space. You should be in a place in your life where it doesn't matter, and also in a place where there's minimal room for game playing. I can understand a little bit of maneuvering, but silly games, just for the sake of game playing, doesn't fly. Be open and honest, and if it's not happening, let it go, my friend. If you're chasing, you come off as desperate, needy, and a little pathetic. And if she's telling you no, you need to listen and move on. Because if you don't, now you're that creepy, scary guy that won't stop. You don't have to keep pushing, hoping that she'll maybe change her mind, because it's not going to happen. You need to stop and move on. Because if you have to practically beg, it's time to step back and reevaluate. Chasing means you're the one who's making all the sacrifices and doing all the work. And is that really what you want? Because by chasing, you set those expectations, and over time, you'll start to resent her for not trying as hard as you, and things will definitely fall apart. You'll get tired because it's way too much effort. Okay, here's what I mean. I saw something recently about your chase becoming successful, and if you did manage to show her so much attention that you finally won her affection, you will always have to chase. Because now that she's accustomed to you giving her that kind of attention, you can't stop. You put her up on a pedestal, and then if you relax into the relationship and stop treating her like you did when you were pursuing her at the beginning, she will lose interest. And that's not her fault, man. That's yours because you taught her what to expect from you. You promised something from the start, and you won't be able to keep that promise over time. It's just too much wasted effort and energy. I mean, what happened to chasing what makes you happy? What are you trying to achieve in your life? What goals do you want to reach this year? Once you start being content, happy, and successful with yourself, the tables will turn and women will start chasing you because your mannerisms change, your attitude changes, and people can sense that you have your shit together, especially women. Women have a very strong radar and can sense this very quickly, especially if she's used to men always pursuing her and you're not. That will most likely make her more interested in you. Okay, do this. Take a break from the dating apps. Go out and enjoy life on your own. You don't need a permission slip from anyone or a date to go do stuff. Go eat at the restaurant and bar and be open to conversation because most other people sitting at the bar are totally open to conversation. Dig into your hobbies, join a cooking class or a spin class. Find a meetup of dog owners with the same breed of dog you have and go every Sunday without exception. Lean into what makes you happy and do more of that. You don't need approval or permission from anyone. Just go. So that is one of the traits of being high value, because you value yourself and you don't need external validation. And on that topic, don't confuse high value women for expensive. What I'm talking about is high values and high boundaries, just like you should have. It's not that you or her need a relationship to be complete or feel validated, because we've already established that. You have already validated yourself, and so has she. And that is exactly what you should be looking for. One more thing. Don't sacrifice yourself, your work, or your hobbies for a date. Remember, your hobbies and activities that you're good at are what you wrote down earlier, and those are the things that should remain important to you. Like, for example, if Thursday night you always go do whatever it is that you do, don't cancel that to accommodate a date with her. See if she can restructure her schedule to accommodate your free time. Because if she has similar boundaries and values, she should absolutely be able to respect that. Don't fake this though, right? We're not playing games here. And look, one more thing. If you made it this far in the video, please hit the like button to let me know. I would really, really appreciate it. And with that, my friends, thank you very much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.